Memphis Cemetery holds more than just history of its residents. This particular cemetery holds a historic figure that triggered the anti-lynching campaign. Customer service is just the beginning of your dining experience. But how would you feel if the person taking your order once marched with Martin Luther King Jr.? This month is Women's History Month. Although it is coming to an end, that has not stopped protesters from coming to this abortion clinic. Zion Cemetery is the oldest African-American cemetery in Memphis. It was started by Reverend Morris Harrison in 1876. According to their website, the 15 acres hold over 30,000 people, 3 being the victims of the lynching at the curve: Thomas Moss, Calvin McDowell, and William Stewart. McDowell and Stewart's graves cannot be found, so I spoke with someone that could explain their whereabouts.
In the 1970s, a gentleman from Nashville, alleging to have purchased the cemetery, had rented a bulldozer and began plowing headstones underground.
Moss's grave became a historical marker in 2019, and the People's Grocery site is also historically marked. But what about the place of the crime? I found the original article that stated the crime scene was located near the Wolf River, east of Randolph Road and west of Chesapeake and Ohio Railroad. A recent article stated that the area is now paved, but it's near a horse stable. So I used Google Maps to view the area and find the horse stable closer to the Wolf River. And after following a man with a horse downtown, I did. Somewhere between this horse stable and somewhere between the Wolf River is possibly the lynching site of Thomas Moss, Calvin McDowell, and William Henry Stewart. Although roads continue to be paved, history will always remain.
That is Memphis history.
Memphis State's NAACP president, Chris McBride, says that keeping a historical marker downtown is what keeps the history noted.
We'll have kind of washed it away, and I think it's very important just to keep our roots and history alive.
Willie Morris Restaurant has been in business for more than 50 years and is still bringing that Southern soul food to Memphis. This is their second location after the first one burnt down that was located on South 3rd. The current location is now on North Main Street. Customers come from all over to taste the homemade meals, and the lines are sometimes long. Even Reverend Al Sharpton has dined here. The restaurant itself is known to be a timestamp for the Black community, and Willie Moore did more than cooking then. He marched with MLK the same year he was assassinated. You can find him at the register taking care of his customers when you pay for your meal. The meals here are all fresh and made by the hands of the employees. Even in calm hours, the lines are sometimes long and people stand outside and wait for a delicious plate. Inside the restaurant, you can find University of Memphis flags and banners welcoming the college students when they visit. It is a hidden gem that customers love, like Tiara Lang, who is here on her birthday after serving jury duty.
Willie Moore himself gave me some free ice cream, vanilla, so I'm having a pretty awesome day.
Construction, traffic, and trolley tracks surround the place, but that doesn't stop the business from booming. Willie Morris Restaurant is open every day from 8 a.m. until 4 p.m. For Tiger News, I'm Portia Hernandez. Choices is a reproductive health clinic and is the first in the U.S. to practice birth and abortions in the same vicinity. While clients enter into the building, sometimes others stand on sidewalks with signs opposing their decisions.
They protest outside of our building in hopes of convincing folks to continue their pregnancies.
While some may be protesting, others appear to be giving out spiritual advice.
Talk to girls if they're interested in talking with us, and we pray for them. We offer to pray with them and certainly pray for them.
This summer, the organization may face legal obligations after the recent case of Brovnik and Isaacson, which challenged the Rule of Life Act, which prohibits women from aborting a fetus with a heartbeat. But in this case, due to defects, if the overturn of Roe v. Wade happens, which allows women access to abortions, the surgical procedure may be restricted in the United States. For Tiger News, I'm Portia Hernandez. For Tiger News, I'm Portia Hernandez. For Tiger News, I'm Portia Hernandez. For Tiger News, I'm Portia Hernandez.